It's me again. Here I am to help you PCS, especially if you're a civilian. Now I want to talk about driving in cars. So, before I got here, I had a mid-sized car, like a Honda CRV, and I kept asking people, "Oh, do you think I should bring it?" People are like, "No, no, don't bring it because the streets of Naples are too narrow and it's gonna be, it'll be hard to drive. Don't bring it." Yeah, got here. Guess what? People have cars that are way bigger than mine. Advice number one: if you have a car like a CRV, a Honda CRV, maybe something even a bit bigger, bring the car. Bring it. That's right. Ship your car to Naples. Ship the car. Do not leave that car in America. Bring the car. I'll tell you why. Because, here you go on the internet, you're like, oh, I'm going to live in Naples. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here's the thing. So you have Naples, but you have like the outskirts of Naples. And I think a lot of people, based on your needs, live in the outskirts of Naples, especially like maybe if you have kids. You want like a front yard, things like that. That means you're going to live on the outskirts of Naples and other towns like Lago Patria, Corto, Varcatoro, um, Aversa, just different areas outside of Naples. So bring the car. Bring the car. Bring the car. You have a Honda CRV? Bring it. Okay? Bring the car. I wish I hadn't listened to people because now I'm here in Italy without a car. But yet I have a perfectly good Honda CRV sitting in front of my house in the US, just sitting there. And here I am without a car. Also, I want to talk about licenses. When you get here and you go through area orientation, something that everyone goes through, area orientation, you'll have to listen to a safety presentation, which is really good because it talks about what you need to know as a driver here in Italy and just everything to know as a driver. It's very good. And then also you will take a driving test. And the driving test is just symbols like road signage here in Italy that you should know because it's a bit different than what we have in the US. So you take that test knowing the different road signage. And if you pass, then they take your name and give you a slip of paper. Then you go to like the NVRO office the next day with your slip of paper and they will give you your license. And what it is, it's like a NATO license. So I've been told that you should carry that, and some people carry that and their real license together just to have. But then the question becomes, okay, so what's the point of having an international driving license? I don't know about you guys, but I got the international driving license that you can get from AAA in the US because everywhere I went online, it said, oh, get your international driving license. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. And it's only good for like a year. You have to renew it, I believe, every year. So I got it from AAA before I came to Italy. But I don't think I'm gonna need it to drive in Italy at all because we get the NATO license when we pass the driving test. So what was the point of getting the international driving license then? I don't know. Actually, I've been told that the NATO license that we have is good for Italy, but some countries may not honor that. Maybe I don't know what countries. Maybe Germany, Sweden, France. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea which countries do and do not honor the NATO license. That's what I call it, the NATO license that we got here in Italy. So honestly, I think it is good to get the international driving license that you can get from AAA in the US just to have, so that if you do go to a foreign country that doesn't honor your Italian NATO license, then at least you have the international driver's license. So do you need the international driver license for Italy? I don't believe so. But is it a waste of money? No. Because you might go to another country where you do need it. So my advice on getting the international driver license from AAA in America, yes, go ahead and get it just to have. What else did I want to say about cars and driving and licenses? I think that was it. Let me check my notes. Yeah, so when you ship your car in the US, make sure that you clean it out thoroughly. Don't leave anything in there. Make sure it's thoroughly clean. Make sure you do all your oil changes. Get extra windshield wipers. If you can, perhaps extra oil. Someone says sometimes it's hard to get oil here for your car, so just make sure, if it's possible, maybe you can ship the oil in your HHG or something. Um, I think you can ship tires. Make sure you buy it just to have. Get a new set of tires if possible to ship in your HHG, go ahead and do that. Because a lot of these things you can't put in your car when you're shipping it. I know this because I was going to ship my car and last minute decided not to. Big mistake. I wish I had shipped the car. Ugh. What else? So the car has to be thoroughly cleaned. Make sure you have the registration and the copy of the title. Also, again, if you work for a military base, when you're ready to ship your car, go to the transportation office and they'll give you like some sheet of paper. You go there with your registration and your title and they fill out some form and give you a letter that says like you are authorized to ship your car. I don't know what the purpose of that letter is because your PCS order says that you're authorized to ship your car. But I'm just letting you know that they give you a letter if you work on a military base. So when you're ready to ship your car, there's a website. I believe it's like my POV. Again, check my website down below. It's all there. When you're ready to ship your car, you have to go online and make an appointment as to when you're going to take your car to the ports. You pick the time. You fill out like 2 sheets of paper. It's very simple. And then when you're ready, you'll take your car to port. They'll inspect it, make sure it's clean, make sure it has like I think like a quarter tank of gas. Something you cannot have a full tank of gas in your car when you ship it. You cannot. Make sure you know that you cannot. And I suppose after you take it to ship, then you get your tags and you take your tags back to DMV. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say about cars, driving, and licenses as you're about to PCS overseas. Goodbye.